You already know it's another episode of Hack Guy.
I'm a corporate bootlicker no matter what.
He was seething, right? He was seething. We're going to get right to the cope. As you guys can see, we're on Twitter. Things never go well whenever he goes to Twitter. I'll just let the rest talk for itself.
And they are, if you don't know who Alinea Analytics are, they're an analytics firm. They do estimates. Okay. They don't have actual numbers. They're not given actual numbers. They have to make estimates. And, you know, we have cited them numerous times before, but we've always made it known that whether they're talking about it, a PlayStation game, an Xbox game, they're estimates, you know? So we don't actually know how accurate or inaccurate they are. But
but typically when you talk about them, you speak about them in a positive light, right? I mean, 1 second, let me pull this shit up. Right, shout out to Delta. He ran this shit. He sent this shit to me, right? August 29, 2025. He says, Alinea Analytics estimates Helldivers 2 sold 600K copies on Xbox. Same analytics firm that claimed Forza Horizon 5 sold 3 million copies on PS5 and was the best-selling new PS5 game of the year, which was later confirmed to be true. So it definitely seemed like, when it was, Xbox news, Xbox game selling bad or whatever, or, Xbox guys not buying games because that was the Helldivers game going over to Xbox, you seem to have ran with them. You know what I mean? Whenever they fit your narrative.
Posted here that SAROS has sold, based on their estimates, 300,000 units.
Yikes.
Which is bad. That's very bad, in my opinion.
Oh, but it's an exclusive. And I was told by certain people that exclusives are the reason why these guys buy consoles.
And made $22 million on a budget. We do know the budget was like $70 million. Okay?
Nice.
And I saw this circulating all over. And, Twitter does what it does. The algorithm was showing me all the negative responses.
No, right? You went and you looked for that, right? Because you are a PlayStation warrior, right?
We need war.
And you seen that people were throwing shade on the name of PlayStation, and it wasn't going to happen on your watch.
And it's bad enough that this game is getting shit on for, reasons.
For the main character being a cuck.
I think people are being a little bit ridiculous about.
Oh, yeah.
The ones that you used for the Doom numbers? Which Doom numbers? No, they already pulled the receipts on me, bro.
They already put, so then get out of there. So someone said the ones that you use for the Doom numbers, I didn't even know if you used these shits for like the Doom. I think he may have talked about that shit about Doom not selling well and Game Pass sales cannibalizing Doom sales, the basic Xbox bad. So if people have already pulled receipts on you, right, then why don't you just get out of there? Why are you pulling this up and seething about it, Hack Guy? He never learns.
But I've always made it clear. Like, I've never not made it clear that this is an analytics firm that's giving estimates. They could be on the money. They could be way fucking off the mark. And my first...
Okay, but peep this shit right here. It says, you're seeing reports that SAROS only sold 300K units in 2 weeks and is struggling. However, the source is Alinea Analytics, right? I showed you guys last year when he was showing Alinea Analytics, he was using stuff to make it seem like they're more credible. Now he's trying to downplay how credible they are and make it. I've made it very clear. I don't think they're credible, but it's just funny. He's somewhat flip-flopping on this.
I want to make you guys, I think, are going to be a little bit surprised at the angle that I'm taking here.
Not at all.
Because I'm not here to defend SAROS.
Nope. Not happening.
I doubt it. You'll defend anything PlayStation related.
Unfortunately, I have to defend myself.
Oh, well then step from out in front of Sony, goddammit. If you wouldn't have to defend yourself if you didn't put yourself in the middle of shit like this, right? That's what's going on here.
But I put out this post and I said, you're seeing reports that SAROS has only sold 300,000 units in 2 weeks and is struggling. However, the source is Alinea Analytics. This is the same source that claimed Ghost of Yotei was selling lower than Tsushima, only to have Sony confirm the opposite. And
right? Shout out to Vinicata. So you're defending them. So you literally see people talking about this shit. You stepped out and you defended them. You're pretty much saying, hey, wait a minute, you guys. He's saying, hold on, you guys, wait a minute. This is the linear analytics. They got it wrong with Ghost of Yote. Don't take them seriously. So you are here to defend PlayStation, right? But we already...
Come on, you should know this.
We already knew this.
The reason why I used Ghost of Yote in particular is because that was the last Sony game. So what I'm trying to highlight to people...
Oh, yeah, you're defending Sony. You're trying to defend the latest PlayStation game and say, hey, you guys, wait, you guys, this is a linear analytics. They're not too accurate.
Is that the last Sony game that this, analytics firm tried to give their best guess as to how many sold? They were way off, seemingly, or off.
Bashy the Wazzy says, then why doesn't Sony not come out and give out the numbers like they did with Ghost of Antifa, right? You know the answer to that question.
By significant enough margin that they were wrong.
I guarantee if the game was selling very well, they would talk about it.
Where the opposite turned out to be true. That's not to say that they're wrong about everything. I'm sure they've gotten some things right before.
Oh yeah, it just seems like they're only right when they're talking negatively about Ekbok, right? Only when those narratives fit, Ekbok bad, then you'll run with them.
They've gotten things right, they've gotten things wrong. But I pointed this out because I'm just trying to get people to chill the fuck out. Because all I'm seeing are people.
Oh, wow, right? All I can say is...
You sound like a PS5 cheerleader.
So you're trying to get people to chill the fuck out, but he's not here to defend PlayStation. Like I said, you've seen people shitting on this game, and you love PlayStation, you love exclusives, you see your narratives crumbling around exclusives, and you had to step out and goddamn...
We need war.
You had to step out and defend PlayStation.
Well, talking about how, no, it sold 300K. It's like, we don't know that, and the last batch of data we got from these guys regarding the last Sony exclusive, they were wrong about. Does that mean it didn't fail? No. The numbers could be fucking worse for all we know. But look.
What the hell happened to his room? Did he get a new place? I think he had to move it because something happened to his back. So now he's pause, right? So now he's sitting on the couch for more ergonomics, I guess.
You said here, Ghost of Yote sold 1.6+ million copies through to consumers, 2 million when you include the selling the retailers, translating into nearly $100 million in revenue. It's selling slower than Ghost of Tsushima. Okay, which sold 2.4 million copies in 3 days. But
yeah, if that is true, I mean, god damn.
Sony did come out and they confirmed that Ghost of Yote exceeded the sales of Ghost of Tsushima in the same time period and significantly contributed to financial results.
Okay, so he was showing how they were wrong about Ghost of Yote, or their estimates were off the mark, whatever the fuck.
But like, people are hounding me. They're hounding me because they're like, oh, well, Alinea Analytics is accurate when they're doing Xbox numbers, right?
Yes.
And it's like, well, actually, considering what they fucking said about Forza, they were 100% correct. Yeah. We're moving the goalpost, Whiskey. That's what we do.
And this is why I pulled up the screenshot, right? Shout out to Delta. That's all that people are saying, is that whenever it's stuff around Xbox, or whenever it's, whenever their estimates fit your narrative, then you're sitting here running with it. And as you guys can see, he didn't put like a modifier saying, hey, take this with a grain of salt. The last thing they got was wrong, or any of that shit, right? Instead, he did the opposite. He said the same analytics firm that claimed Forza Horizon 5 sold 3 million copies on PS5 and was the best-selling new PS5 game of the year, which later confirmed to be true. So he's building them up when it's showing Ekbok bad information that fits his narrative, but when it shows PlayStation bad information, he's downplaying it, saying, oh, you can't trust these guys. That's all. People just remember what you say, Hat Guy.
Maybe their data and how they make their estimates for Xbox is way more accurate than how they make it for PlayStation.
All I can say is,
you sound like a PS5 cheerleader.
Yeah. Well, maybe your data is right when it comes to Xbox, but your data is wrong when it comes to PlayStation. But he's not here to defend Sony.
Why post them at all if they're not reliable, MBG?
Yes.
You've used them in the past on X to show sales numbers. Just wait for official ones. Well,
yes.
I know that, but that's because, dude, like, I think what just frustrates me and what gets under my skin is like people.
Oh, because people be catching you flip-flopping, and not your audience cooking your ass yet again. Why post them at all, right? Why fucking stick your chest out and post them at all if you know that they're not accurate? Because let's just be honest, we all know why you did it, right?
You sound like a PS5 cheerleader.
Oh, because that Xbox bad was busting that day, and you wanted to hop on it, right? Pause, right? You wanted to hop on that Xbox bad, and let's be honest, you got to get it while it's hot. So you didn't care that it was Alinea Analytics. You didn't give a fuck about that shit. And the funny thing is, with the Helldivers, I remember this specifically because you crashed out during this stream. It was when you were calling out Astro. Oh, no, it's Alex. Everybody, right? You, like I said, even talk shit about my thumbnails, right? So, I mean, it just shows the hypocrisy. It just shows that you don't keep that same energy. That's all.
We're pointing out. Look,
Yes.
people were pointing out. Is this showing up?
Yes. Got your ass.
It's not fucking showing for some reason.
Oh, buddy, you're cooked. Oh, buddy, they got your ass.
Back in August of 2025, Alinea Analytics estimates Helldivers 2 sold 600K copies on Xbox. The same analytics firm that claimed Forza Horizon 5 sold 3 million copies on PS5 was the
Yeah, easy felt. Look at this. You used the same source in the past to report on Xbox. Now you have a disclaimer because it doesn't fit your narrative. Oh, buddy, they are filleting and felting his ass.
best-selling new PS5 game of the year, which was later confirmed to be true. How is this a gotcha?
It's a gotcha because you've completely switched up. Like 1 second you're running with it, now you're downplaying it because it doesn't fit your PlayStation narrative. I mean, brother, they've spelt it out for you.
I'm serious. How the fuck is this a gotcha? Like, they were right about Xbox estimates. They were wrong about Sony. When I post, they claim 600K copies sold. And I'm pretty sure they may have been wrong about that, by the way. I think it actually sold closer to 1 million. I think it sold better than what they posted.
Oh, yeah. He is seething. Yeah. Soulful. He doesn't, like, maybe he just doesn't notice and he's dented. It's like, brother, the way that you dress it up when it's reporting on Xbox news, right, is completely different than how you dress it up with PlayStation. That's all.
But
right?
It's
like with PlayStation, you tell people to take it with a grain of salt, right? No pun intended.
they were accurate about their last Xbox game that they put out.
So they're only accurate with Xbox games, dude.
Keep that in mind when you're looking at this new batch of data for, how this game is performing on Xbox. So it's the same exact logic applied the other way, where they were wrong about the last game they covered for Sony. Keep that in mind when you're looking at SARS. But
No, it's more so like, oh, this game isn't selling too well, right? According to their estimates. So don't take them seriously, right? That's all that it is. It's just fitting your narrative and people see it for what it is.
What? You're probably right. Cheese and chainsaws, you're right. It's like, why even fucking bother? Why even bother? Just wait for the numbers. But you know why? Because
because he needs content. That's why, right? And like I said, when that Xbox bat is hot, right? These guys don't care about facts. These guys don't care about none of that shit. They hop on that shit like there's no tomorrow.
Why even bother? Just wait for the numbers. But you know why? Because all I fucking see are headlines everywhere. I'm like, gee, what are we going to talk about today? And it's like, SAROS fucking flopped. And it's like, here's the real gotcha. You ready? Here's the real gotcha, bro.
But mind you, he said he wasn't here to defend PlayStation. That's all I got to say.
Bro, like, for these people that are out here thinking they got one over on me, it's like...
Oh, they definitely did. I mean, brother, you're sitting here on the therapy the therapy couch, right? Having another hack guy sieve session. Like, buddy, they got you. He got you.
This is why I can't use Twitter. I'm going to show you right fucking now why I can't use X anymore, bro. And I just gotta fucking dip or find a new way to put...
Nope. Not happening.
You've been saying that for years, hack guy, but we always find ourselves here, right? And like I said, man, I will always show up to the pity parties, the therapy cope sessions. I tell you guys this, and shout out to the people who watch the streams. I actually put this violin on this soundboard for Hat Guy. That's how that ended up on here, for Hat Guy. I mean, this is just your content at this point, right? Like, at this point, I think you know what you're doing.
Post my content on X because here's what pisses me off.
Yeah, didn't he say he was done with X? Yes, he put something in his Discord the other day talking about how he's done with X. That is factual.
The amount of bullshit that people are throwing my way. Where they're like, you're defending SAROS, you fucking boot-licking pony, you fucking...
Oh, well, to be fair...
I'm a corporate bootlicker no matter what.
I mean, you said you're a corporate bootlicker no matter what. And you definitely are defending PlayStation, right? Like, you obviously, you didn't even really have to say anything. But like you said, right, we're just going off of what he said in this therapy session. You saw people talking bad about SAROS and you took that personally. I say it all the time. If you want to upset Hat Guy, well, then you go after PlayStation.
You goddamn PlayStation fanboy. Meanwhile,
Yes.
here you go. You ready? Let
Let's
me
see
bring
it.
it up for you. Let me bring it up for you, if it'll let me.
Six, how did you find a violin player in the Philippines? Oh, brother. All I can say to you guys is just
Platitude after platitude after platitude.
so many
It
platitudes.
should let me. Here's me on my stream 2 days ago. Okay?
Rock Wolf said because he's
2
always
fucking
crying.
days ago.
And I see Disco Fabio says all these ponies are scared to leave Twitter since it's their main content funnel. Yeah, I know. That's why he's selling wolf tickets.
Here's me.
So by his logic, when they said if they post the numbers of Wolverine and they are massive, we should dismiss them because the last time they were wrong about Sony's numbers. Like I said, it's hard to keep up with this shit. All I know is when it's PlayStation good, we run with it. If it's Xbox bad, we run with it. But when it's PlayStation bad, we don't run with it.
You ready? You'll see these motherfuckers out here
Aw.
clipping me, showing whatever they want to show, and then using it as a justification to clap back on me with
Oh,
stuff
no.
like this.
Oh, no, I don't think that's what it is. I mean, we're just showing how upset you get over very, very small things. Things that have nothing to do with you, right? Like, I could not imagine being so upset over a game not selling well, especially if it's a game that I've enjoyed, because I'm pretty sure he said that he enjoyed the game. You know what I mean? Now, granted, he wasn't like Lono saying, that he liked the main character and everything, but he said that he enjoyed the game. I don't know why he's so upset about this shit.
Trying to
I do, but I just think it's goofy as all.
paint me a certain way. Meanwhile,
No. No, not trying to paint you a certain way. Just literally showing what you have to say about these topics.
hold on, where's the fucking clip?
Oh, he's going to pull up a clip.
Meanwhile, here's me 2 days ago. The PlayStation blog has published.
I'm going to speed this up a little bit because I'm pretty sure this is a boring ass clip, right? He's terrible, terrible clips. And as you guys can see, he's on the therapy couch. But to be fair to Hat Guy, he wants us to listen to this clip. Maybe I even reacted to this shit already.
The PlayStation Store charts for the month of April, where SAROS is positioned at 11th in North America and 17th in Europe. Now, obviously, the game only had a few days on sale in April if you include the digital deluxe edition's 48-hour early access, but it's not a very strong debut. Game sales for high-profile releases like this typically spike right at the start and tail off quite dramatically, so it's difficult to say whether it will fare better in May's charts. In the UK's physical games chart, SAROS debuted in third place behind Nintendo's Tamagotchi Life Living a Dream and Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition. To be fair, on Amazon, SAROS is currently the #1 new release for PS5 games, so it's not all doom and gloom. I've seen a lot of people getting very, very defensive over this. And I'm going to tell you right now, like, this is not, it is totally fair to see this. The game, people are not being, I think they're being kind of disingenuous, by the way. Like, it's only been out for 1 day. No, it's been out for 2 days, technically.
Oh, okay. So if
You
this
know,
was... So if this was him 2 days ago, then why is he sitting here coping and seething so bad then, right? Because I seen that shit when they were talking about the downloads or whatever the fuck, right? Because you guys know these guys care so much about sales and shit, right? I mean, brother, if you were literally upset about this shit or you were calling out people for being too defensive and saying, hey, this looks bad, then how do we get to where we are right now?
You sound like a PS5 cheerleader.
It's just kind of weird.
I don't want to say the majority of day one buyers are buying the 48-hour early access bundle. Some are not. So the game had basically 2 days, and it's not looking good, dude.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, it's not looking good.
just saying. Like, I'm not dooming and glooming. I'm just saying that's not a good start. You have 2 days. You know, your most loyal buyers are going to be there for the early access days. And, you know, we're looking at the PlayStation blog. So I don't necessarily think it means it's like a major flop or anything, but, you know.
Yeah. So he's no better than the people he called out. Literally, 2 days ago, he's sitting here saying, oh, people are flipping out and everything. This doesn't look good. This doesn't look good. But now here he is, and he's defending PlayStation.
Again, it positioned 11.
What did he want to prove? I don't know, but he's sitting here saying, oh, they won't show the clip or whatever. So, you know, I took that personal. We'll show your boring ass clip, right? I'm trying not to fall asleep.
In North America, 11th, guys. It didn't even make the top 10. It didn't even make the top 10. So what I love to be wrong, and it's like we get the numbers next month, and it's like number 1 or 2 for May. Yeah, that'd be great. And it would maybe prove that, okay, I guess a lot of people
Nope. Not happening.
Oh, buddy, you know that's not happening.
were a little bit late to SAROS for whatever reason.
Yeah.
But it is very,
Yeah, they were late to Saros. Why were they late to Saros? I thought that exclusive sold
very
consoles.
much true that the vast majority of sales happen within the first couple of days. That's not unheard. This is why I think, like, this is where I do think some people are in a little bit of denial, where it's like, guys, we might just have to accept that Returnal, you know, it sold like 1 million units, I think, in lifetime, but I think it being an early PS5 title really did some heavy lifting for it.
right? That smug grin he gets when he thinks he has a gotcha. I know, brother. This just makes him look worse. This just makes him look worse because he's literally like, I see people getting upset that there are people running with narratives that it's not selling well, but it's not selling well. So what the fuck are we doing right now?
So, as you can see, my frustration lies in the fact that I was the one. Me.
Oh.
That's right.
Yeah. Me.
What's Reforge Gaming? I don't know what that is.
He's literally getting into the DSP territory.
Me. The Sony pony, the PlayStation fanboy.
Yeah.
I was out here when
Yeah. You forgot
I'm a corporate bootlicker no matter what.
the corporate bootlicker no matter what.
and everybody was losing their mind looking at the PlayStation Store data. You know,
Okay, but now you're losing your mind looking at Alinea Analytics.
people were trying to defend it, saying it's not off to a bad start. It's not selling poorly. You know?
And now you're defending it, saying this is the same source that claimed Ghost of Yote was selling slower than Tsushima, right? Only to have Sony confirm the opposite. This is what I'm saying. You should have just stepped out of the way, hack guy.
We need war.
But we know that's not going to happen. We know whenever there's any PlayStation bad, you're going to step out there and defend them.
It's not. And I'm like, dude, I don't know what you guys are talking about. This game charting at number 11, knowing it had 2 days early access, is bad.
Yes.
Like, this thing is not off to a good start.
Yeah.
So
I'm not surprised. Won't be the first time something happens like this with a PlayStation exclusive game. It won't be the last time.
is it possible that Alinea Analytics is correct? Absolutely. But my whole thing
Okay, so where's that in your tweet?
is like, people are latching on. Here's my problem with this. I'm going to tell you what my problem with this is.
Oh.
My problem is that Alinea Analytics doesn't have proof that it sold 300,000 copies, but that's what people will latch onto. They will latch onto it's only sold 300K.
Okay, but 2 days ago, you latched onto the information about the game being downloaded, the top downloaded games or whatever. So, I mean, isn't this a little bit hypocritical? It sounds like only you can do PlayStation bad. Only you can report negatively about PlayStation information. Only you are nuanced enough to do it accurately, is what it seems like.
Because it's a number, it's in front of your face, and it looks bad. And I get that. And that is bad if that's true. But what really frustrates me is, like, people are latching onto an analytics firm that was wrong the last time they did this. They would rather do that than just look at the actual first real data we got, which was the PlayStation Store numbers, and saying it's sitting at number 11.
Oh. I mean, either way, it all comes to the same conclusion that the game's not selling well. So I don't see why he's so upset. Yeah, Hat Guy, you do the same thing with Xbox. So, that's a good point. Mind you, this guy runs with Reddit rumors. He's ran with shit from NeoGAF and everything. Like, come on. He's run with a whole bunch of bullshit before. Currently, he still does it.
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, but we'll latch on to positive PlayStation. Yes, literally. But mind you, this is the guy who's latched on to PlayStation pulling back from PC games.
Oh. It's like, am I here to tell you SAROS is actually a success? Not at all. No. I don't think
Yeah, you just don't want people running with this because it makes PlayStation look bad.
it is.
Ironically, you're just here to defend SAROS, even though you said that's not what you're here to do.
I don't. I think that Sony hasn't said anything. Maybe they'll say something at they didn't say anything at their earnings. So I think this game is going to struggle to break even. It just seems like it's not selling great. I haven't seen most of the
Yeah. I mean, that completely collapses your narratives about, exclusives matter and, people buying PlayStation for exclusives.
conversation I see around it is negative outside of certain circles where people are actually playing it and enjoying it.
Not you.
Oh
yeah, not you. You've been sitting around coping about the shit, right? Since when is number 11 good, considering this is one of their 2 games released this year? Yeah, I don't think 11's good at all, the way that these guys glaze exclusives.
But it's just so frustrating, man. It's always the same. This is why I just want to it's why I don't even want to try to be part of the conversation anymore, dude.
Oh.
You know? You're saying I'm dropping to their level, defending myself. Who cares about bots? Like, well, it's because, to be honest, I'll tell you why, Cheese and Chainsaw's. It's because it's not. You're right. Like, I don't care about these nobodies.
Oh,
and
yeah,
these
you do.
random bots.
You definitely care about what they have to say. You care a lot. You cope about them all the time. I would say that this is like literally the lion's share of your content.
That are out here to troll. I don't fucking care about them. It's the fact that what they're saying about me.
All the Returnal fans on PC would have bought it. Listen, that's all that we've been saying. We've literally just been saying, hey, man, the games would sell better if they put it on PC day and date, right? That's all, right? Shout out to Fee Marie. She says, Hack Guy looking more like FF, I don't even know what that is, guy on that couch, right? Crazy. You know, I might have to look that shit up.
And the way they're framing or twisting what I'm doing and what I'm saying and how I'm trying to run my shit, I know where it comes from. And it does come from somebody's. It does come from people who actually are consequential, hence why it continues to make its way to my fucking doorstep.
You sound like a PS5 cheerleader.
I mean, get out of it. Get over it, right? And honestly, who's misrepresenting you, Hack Guy? We're just showing the therapy cope sessions, right? This is the guy who console warred on Christmas, right? This is the guy who makes a fool out of himself all the time. You're the one who wanted to have a console war channel, right? Don't get mad that people laugh at you, especially when shit like this happens. People know to go to your channel because they know you're going to be coping about it. And what do? Every single time you feed the fucking trolls.
That's why I just showed you that clip. Because I'm fucking tired of it, dude.
Oh, yeah.
But
wait, me don't care. But you said you don't care. You said you don't care what people have to say, right? Soulful. And that clip didn't help you at all, buddy. If anything, that clip made you look worse. It really makes people wonder, then why do you care? Because it seems like even in your heart of hearts that you know that this game isn't selling well. And maybe that's why you're coping, trying to downplay Alinea Analytics when before you've used them as a source.
Tired of, like, I'm not defending Saros.
Yeah, you are.
If it sold poorly, it fucking sold poorly. If it flopped, it fucking flopped, dude. You know? Like,
okay. Then just stop. Then what is the point of this stream?
Anything, I'm going to not yell, but I'm going to look at PlayStation players and see, like,
be a good consumer.
Bingo. Yep. That's one thing that you guys do. Yeah. God damn it, right?
Now's the time to shill out the funds.
And this is why people call you a corporate bootlicker, by the way.
Well, if Housemarque does get shut down, you know why? Because nobody bought their fucking game. You know, that's not me doing the Sony pony PlayStation fanboy thing.
Oh, yes, it is. You're literally on your therapy couch coping about a game, a PlayStation exclusive not selling well. I mean, this is exactly what we would expect from you. Exactly. This is why we tuned in to see this, right? And shout out to Colconics. He says this is the same guy that argued with Larian Studios saying that Baldur's Gate 3 was a PlayStation exclusive. Yeah, exactly. I mean, brother, he runs with so much nonsense. It is crazy, right? Shout out to Colconics and shout out to Fee Marie. She says, looks like Hack Guy ate all the pies. Cry. Yeah, he's just going to have to suffer.
Get PlayStation players and see, like, well, if Housemarque does get shut down, you know why?
Yeah.
Be a good consumer.
And this is what I mean by, like, dude, this is why we laugh at you. You're going to look at PlayStation players and try to guilt trip them because they didn't want to play this game, right?
Be a good consumer.
I'm a corporate bootlicker no matter what.
I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
Because nobody bought their fucking game. You know, that's not me doing the Sony pony PlayStation fanboy thing.
Yes, it is.
But what pisses me off is that doesn't matter. That, like, to the people that I end up encountering the most, that doesn't matter.
Oh, because you're always online.
Oh, MBG, you talked about this game potentially flopping and not selling well?
Yeah, what does that matter if you get out the next day or the next 2 days and run Defense Force for it? If anything, that makes you look like a hypocrite.
2 days ago? Oh, I literally encountered a person who said to me, they were like, you've been caught numerous times. You've been exposed numerous times. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh, you mean like the fucking retards you're watching that cherry pick clips of me and they purposely ignore everything else? That's who you're talking about? And they're like, yeah.
Yeah. Soulful, Hack Guy. Soulful. Oh my God, he is sitting here coping. That's definitely some fucking, oh no, it's Alex shade in there, but he did say plural retards. Oh yeah, he's seething. Like, yeah, buddy, we catch you lying all the time.
You sound like a PS5 cheerleader.
We catch you sticking your neck out for PlayStation, right? Pause, right? We see you acting like a fool all the time. I say it all the time. Your love for Sony always has you looking foolish, right? Like, if, in fact, people show up to see you cope and seethe about bad information or bad things that happen to PlayStation. It's hilarious. And you always deliver.
Been exposed numerous times. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, you know, you've seen the Banana Man streams, right? The exposed. You've been exposed. Oh, you know exactly what he's talking about.
Oh, you mean like the fucking retards you're watching that cherry pick clips of me and they purposely ignore the everything else? That's who you're talking about? And they're like,
I mean, this time you brought your own clip, and you guys seen, I wasn't platitudinous, I wasn't bad faith. I showed you guys this clip, right? And if anything, it made him look worse.
yeah. Well, here's a fucking clip for you. I just gave it to you. There I am.
Yeah, and it made you look worse.
2 days ago, before any of this came out, telling you SAROS seemingly didn't do well. It didn't sell well.
Yeah, so then why are you coping about this?
I'd love to be wrong. I think Housemarque is a talented studio.
Nope. Not happening.
Yeah, I bet you would love to be wrong. But you know the thing about dreams, Hat Guy, you got to wake up sometime.
They made a great playing video game. It's fun. Do they deserve a failure? I don't think so.
Yeah, they do. If the game didn't sell well, right, you get what you deserve. Your backside button you like a pepper. They should have put a day and date on PC. And let's just be honest, right? I don't even think we would have been able to save that shit, right? With all the narratives around that game.
But it frustrates the absolute hell out of me.
Oh, we know.
Because this is how it is.
Yeah.
This is how it's been for years.
Suffer!
And it's why it literally makes me not want to partake in the conversation because it's like, it doesn't matter what I say.
Oh, okay, yeah, then leave then. Then don't, right? But you know you need the money, right?
You sound like a PS5 cheerleader.
Right, but this is how you make content. You're a PlayStation fanboy, so when you see shit like this, it gets you super upset. You could have just avoided this, or you could have just briefly talked about it, but nope, this gets you upset. Right, you have to make sure that you let everyone know that Alinea Analytics is not credible, even though they're credible when it's Xbox bad and everything. Like, you did this to yourself. You are the reason that you're in this position, buddy. You have to look at the person in the mirror, right? Don't sit here and get mad at the space. Like, you carved this path, right? You made this bed. Now you got to lie in it.
It's what makes me think, you know what? I should just play the caricature.
You are.
I should just be the guy that's like, yo, Xbox fucking sucks balls, bro. And these goddamn Xbots, and just start going after people and showing the fucking tweets and bringing up.
Oh, it's interesting he says that. It's interesting he says that, right? Because mind you, this was him on Mother's Day.
I think we can.
Right? This was him on Mother's Day. Let me see if I can find the clip real quick. I think it was about right here. Right? As you guys can see, this was 3 days ago on Mother's Day. 1 second. Let me make sure I have the right clip before I show you guys this shit. Yeah, I think this is it.
So with that being said, the week that GTA 6 launches, I am going to have a dedicated stream titled to I'm gonna dedicate it to Xbox, and it's gonna be titled "Why Xbox is Still Garbage No Matter What Anyone Says." We need war.
Mind you, this is on Mother's Day.
And that I will be the outlier. No. Instead, I'm going to have a video saying, playing GTA 6 on my trash box Series S. There we go. Oh my God, I should do that. I should buy. I'm going to make a goal. I'm going to make a
goal.
Goal leading into the launch of GTA 6. Oh, why would I do this to myself? Do it. It's you got to do it for the audience. I'm going to make a goal leading into GTA 6 where if we hit that goal, I will buy a Series S. And I will make that that's my first GTA 6 experience. I will play it on a Series S.
Yeah.
On stream.
Right. And shout out to Fee Marie. Right? GTA 6. Yeah, literally.
Money.
Right? Shout out to Fee Marie, man. He's in the 3rd grade. That's what I'm saying. And this isn't even funny, right? This is just pathetic, right? This is on Mother's Day, right? I wasn't even going to show this, right? It just very, very low effort. Very low effort.
You know what? I don't know if I want to do that. It's like it looks amazing. Yeah, it's Rockstar, bro. What'd you expect?
And mind you, his setup was different 3 days ago as well. I mean, like I said, this is just hack guy.
Cheese and Chainsaws, you're saying with a super chat, if it doesn't hit 100 million sales.
Okay, right. Just wanted to show you guys that. So it's just so funny that he says that he should run with the bit. It's like, I mean, goddamn, it seems like that's what he's done, right? To the point where it's kind of gotten tiring, right? We want to see the real crash outs.
Up all these fucking Xbox content creator clowns and just shitting all over the place, while simultaneously telling you how PlayStation's the fucking gold standard. You know? Like, what are you talking about? PlayStation's amazing. I should just do it because fuck, man, that's already what it is.
Yeah, I mean, and that's already what you do.
To me, that shit's nonsense. To me, that's horse shit. You know, who operates like that?
You!
But that's the thing. It's like to all these people, it's like, no, that is what it is. Because we say so. It's like, okay, yeah.
Oh, no, because we have clips. That's what you do. That's what you did on Christmas, right? Shit, that's what you did on Mother's Day, right? That's how you make content. That's who you are. It's weird.
Yeah, man, sure. So in other words, it's like if you can't beat them, you got to join them, right? And it's like, okay, yeah. So you hear that, guys? Here we go. You ready? Yeah. Alinea Analytics says it only sold 300,000 copies. It's over.
Yeah.
It's over. This is a woke video game where you play as a dude who gets cucked.
Yes.
Sony deserves the failure. That's why it failed. It's not because it's a $70 roguelike. No. No, that's not why. It's not because people are pressed for money way more than they were back when Returnal came.
Oh, but he's not here to defend SAROS. Oh, buddy, shut your mouth, right? They did. It seems like they didn't buy the game, right? Stop it, hack guy.
No. When people were basically getting fucking free checks from the government. No.
Oh, God, right?
We're moving the goalpost, Whiskey. That's what we do.
Now we want to talk about economy and everything. No, the game just didn't sell well because exclusives don't fucking matter, hack guy. Just say it for what it is, man. I guarantee you they playing Madden, COD, and FIFA. They ain't playing that shit.
So it's a failure. It's a total flop.
Yes.
It's over. PlayStation gamers are buying more Xbox games than they are PlayStation games. So when you see HouseMarque get shut down...
I'm glad he said that, right? Because like I said, I was saying Madden, COD, and FIFA. To be fair, they bought Forza too, right? Right? Yeah, he's got a point there.
Just know that that's because PlayStation players don't buy video games unless they're Xbox games.
Yeah.
Am I doing it right yet?
Yeah.
Am I doing it right?
Yeah.
And all these Sony ponies that have anything good to say about SAROS, they're just bootlickers. They're like, I'm a corporate bootlicker no matter what.
Oh, this is a therapy couch session, brother. He watches all of the Salt content. Just know.
Accept anything Sony shits out.
Yes.
They liked Concord. They like this new Horizon multiplayer game, and of course they're gonna like SAROS. Am I doing it right yet?
Yeah. I mean, yes. 1,000% yes.
Like, give me a break, man.
Oh yeah.
Like the gaming discourse is just it's so fucking putrid. It's so putrid. It's why I'm out here. I'm like, dude, I'd rather just fucking watch random ass videos about whatever other people are saying about the console space, because it's just like, I'm tired, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like you have anything of value to say, right? All I could say is
we need war,
right? Console warring is literally your content, right? Is this the red couch? Just like Jada's red table? Oh, brother, he's letting it all out, right? Bro doing a Marlon. Yes, he's literally self-felting himself.
Concord's the GOAT. Concord's the GOAT, bro. Corey's like, MBG, you're sounding a little irritated there, bro. Here's a little here's 5 membership gifts to calm your ass down, son.
Yeah. You woke them up, right?
They need war.
They need war.
Corey, thank you so much, man.
I'm no hero.
I do appreciate that.
Never will be.
Why would people who aren't buying HouseMarque games care if they got shut down? Yeah, that's a great point.
But that's the
Right? You know what they say, if a tree falls in the wood, right?
thing.
I don't know why my voice just cracked right there.
Really is all this really is it's just another MBG crash out.
Yes!
So we can content farm.
Yes!
You know? His fucking logo. The
Hey.
logo popping up
And
over
you know
my
what?
face.
Thank you so much, Hat Guy. Because I don't even take Alinea Analytics seriously, but I mean, golly, right? Did this shit get you butthurt? And boy, oh boy, did you deliver.
Amazing.
Amazing.
But that's all this is.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't.
We know. Trust me. Trust me, Hat Guy. We know this is just another Hat Guy crash out to content farm. Yes.
Matter. Like that clip that I played for you guys.
Yes.
And this is all. I'm just trying to make this point. And Shadowlink comes. And he's like, "Oh man, we got to help him.
Yeah.
Here, bro. We got to get him. We got.
Yeah. Pick him up, right? Pause. I mean, brother, he is slipping, right? Like he's revealing the blueprint and everything. At one point, he even said that they only buy Xbox games. You guys know I've been documenting this for a long time. I always thought that was quite, the phenomenon, right? That they talk all this shit about Xbox games, but then they'll be the first people buying them, right? Crazy work. I mean, yeah, get him a membership, get him to shut up, right? He's releasing all the pony secrets.
Steer him in a different path right now. He's losing it.
Yes, steer him in a different path. He is losing it.
He's losing it. Shadowlink drops 5 member gifts. Thank you for that, man. I appreciate it. Oh, well, there we go. Hey, it brings us up to 15. We're 10 away.
Yeah, 10 away.
Let me go full screen here. But I got to go full screen. You guys got to see. You say you did it because of the boss. Look.
Dog, this crash out is gold. I mean, brother, I'm not going to lie. He peaks right here. Pause.
Here. Check it out. Look who's sleeping next to me he's already used to my rants, bro.
Oh, yeah, he's just that's pretty bad when the cat is just knocked the fuck out. He's just like, there's my owner again, seething.
He's already so well adjusted. He's sleeping through my rants now. He's passed out.
Knocked the fuck out.
The membership thing goes away.
Yeah. He's just like the cat is just.
Come on, you should know this.
Yeah, he's seething about PlayStation again.
That's really taking his time.
Right. Okay. Now he does continue this rant just a wee bit. But yeah, I mean, just Hat Guy being Hat Guy, to say the least. God damn it.
Sorry, my chat is catching up. It was gone this whole time. Give it another second here. There we go. We're finally all caught up. Well, yeah, I don't mean to rant so much.
Oh, yeah, you do.
I'm not trying to. It's just it is frustrating to me, man.
Yeah, we know this really upsets you. Even though you claim you did that you're not stepping out here to defend SAROS. Trust me, we know this has you very upset.
I know I can't do anything about it. I can't do anything about it. That's why that is why I get frustrated, because I feel like I should be able to do something about it. I want to do something about it.
Oh, well, you can quit trying to defend PlayStation, right? I mean, you can just care about the games and whatnot, right? And quit caring about PlayStation as a brand. I mean, that's the main reason why you're looking so foolish right now. You're upset about the narratives around PlayStation.
And I just continually believe that it's like, if something is, if I feel like if I'm portrayed in an unfair way, or in a way that I know just like isn't true, my brain just kind of defaults to, well, if I show this, right, like here's something that should negate that.
Brother, this is years, and this is what you have to understand, right? This is just your reputation. You have built this reputation. I've been documenting this shit for like the past year, and every single time I was surprised. I was shocked as he just ran his credibility through the mud, right? Just to hop on the Akbakabat. It always blew my mind. Especially like with the Neo Gaff shit. I mean, brother, you have chosen to become this type of character. This is how you make content. So now people see you in that lens, but you earned that lens, right? You did that day after day after day. You portrayed yourself that way, or you were just being yourself. So don't get mad now that that's your reputation. That's the reputation you earned, right?
We need war.
One of the pony generals.
And make it clear. Oh, wait, he did say this. Or wait.
Oh, brother, that clip didn't even save you. And that's why I say that you're dented all the time. That clip doesn't save you. That clip, if anything, that makes you look even worse.
Hey, there's the missing context, right? That should help like balance things out. And
Nope. Not happening.
I've been trying to tell you this. You keep on saying that people clip you out of context, brother. The context makes you look even worse.
it should make it so that I encounter less strife. But that's not how it works. And that has been very frustrating for me, as you guys know, and I'm sure it's frustrating for some of you, where it's just like I'm just trying to.
No, I think it's entertaining for them, to be honest with you, and I think you shouldn't get so butthurt over it, right? Especially when it seems like this is something that you can't control.
I've been given a lot of criticism and a lot of feedback from a lot of different places and a lot of different people.
Yes.
And I honestly have tried at times to sort out, like, okay, this
try harder.
seems like some good feedback. Maybe there is some...
Right. And shout out to Sky Jinx, right? PC. Does he play or review any games on the channel? Actual PlayStation content? Oh, I don't really watch his content, honestly, right? I'll look and see. I think he just talks about like PlayStation news. Like it usually tweets and rumors, if I'm correct, right? I mean, these are the videos that he usually posts. Sony might change the PlayStation 6 hardware. Leaker talks spec change. Sony official responds. I don't really see any reviews. Just all I can really say is
You sound like a PS5 cheerleader.
right. He just seems like a PS5 cheerleader, right? Shout out to Sky Jinx.
some truth to this, even if it's harsh, some tough love, whatever, and I take it in.
Yeah, he just shills PlayStation. Yes.
I've also encountered, stuff that's not feedback. It's just nasty, belittling stuff.
And ironically, this is the end of his stream. His internet went out, right? And it's a shame that his internet went out, right? Maybe people look at this. Did the stream just shut off? Hat guy got out of there. That was honestly the Lord. Because boy, oh boy, were we getting a therapy cope session for the ages, right?